Okay, so far this is just not working. This engine hoist does not go high enough, which I was already worried about. And then to top it all off, it actually doesn't fit into the control arms, so I've had to raise the car up, get the control arms up. So it's already too short, and then I raise it up again. Alright, now I can lift the back up a little bit, but it's not going to be enough. So, plan B, I guess. Really need to get an electric winch pulling dead vehicles in. This is like the 5th time I've had to do this. I haven't even lived here a year. Or maybe I need to get less dead vehicles, I don't know. Got her up. Hanging on there, leaking fluids everywhere. Got the tranny wired up so it doesn't fall. I can put her in neutral. Get this up, put her in neutral, roll her back, drop this down, pick up the big block on the crane, roll the car under, drop it down. This is kind of like the old school way with a tree and a chain, except tree's in my garage. She's empty. She's dangling. Oh, by the way, $3.50. Okay, now I gotta take off the flex plate, these motor mounts, put on those motor mounts so it can sit on that stand. Then I gotta get the big block dangling here, put these motor mounts on it, and put my big block flex plate on it. Then pick it up, put the car under. Okay, get in there. Well, I thought I already hit a snag. I noticed that the flex plate looked a little small when I've taken it off. Sure enough, it's a smaller one, which might be one of the reasons why my brother had so much trouble finding a starter for it. Anyways, I checked and the pattern is the same, so it should bolt onto that torque converter just fine, which is good because I can't afford another one, especially if I could get an oil pan and headers. And I can't just use this one because I'm going to a big block which needs that fancy weight right there. So yeah. Well, I'm having problems with it fitting around the pan. Got the tranny disconnected from the cross member and slid back. And she's that close. So I did the right thing and took a hammer, pounded this back, I don't know, probably half an inch on either side. It's probably not enough, probably gotta go another half inch, but we'll go from there, drop it back down, hopefully that's enough. Round 2, smashing it back. Hopefully this is it. Well, after tons of bashing, she's still not in. So, calling it a night. Kind of sucks because tomorrow's street cleaning, so I was hoping to have one of the trucks fit in here. Ignore the Ford. It's my roommate's. But I got the Avalanche tucked up against my neighbor's Ford, roommate's truck, and the Avalanche. Kind of blocking the neighbor's garage, a few feet of it, but he is retired and stuff, and his car's in the driveway right now, so it should be okay. But I was hoping to have this over so I could have one of them in here tonight. It's just not happening. I think I'm gonna cut that oil pan. Buddy was saying cut the cross member, but I don't feel comfortable doing that, especially without welding back a plate, and my welder still does not have gas. So I think I'm gonna pull it out, cut the pan, and see if I can make a plate for it. I got some plate steel. Cut the pan, make a plate, and then see if a buddy can weld it up for $20 or a case of beer or something. I got a few buddies that might be willing to help me out. So pan's back off. I just gotta figure out where to cut it. The only thing worse than putting on an oil pan with 6 pounds of RTV is taking off an oil pan that has 6 pounds of RTV. So why is none of this ever as easy as it's supposed to be? I wanted to just, should pay attention to where I'm filming. I wanted to just go up and back and cut out this chunk, flat plate, but thought I'd bolt it on to the big block here so I can line everything up from the side. Height wise, yeah, we're good as long as I just keep below this low point here and just go back, which I can even go a little bit lower. It hits right in here, so and it hits down here. But problem is the pickup tube. I don't know if there's different ones for cars and trucks, and there probably is because there's different oil pans and whatnot. So the pickup tube, kind of hard to get it straight and look at it, but it fits like right up here. That bulge is probably not moved back because I was probably hammering right on this. Yeah, it feels a little marked up. So I can't move that back. But I need to move here back. So I think I'm going to have to do a flat plate, and then angled plates at the sides there, which is a little more complicated, but I think what I'll do is I'll cut out the middle first, start small. I can always take more away, can't put any back, at least not right now because I don't have the welder. So yeah, I'll just cut a little bit out, kind of in here, and put it back on the engine here and see how we're doing. And if I can cut it back more, awesome. Well, I've got my crude, carefully measured hole. I flattened this out a little bit. That's right, I actually made it longer. Need to make it shorter, but I made it longer. I used to crease along there, but now it's flat. So now I can put it on the pan. I should be able to get in there and see where the sump goes, or the pickup. This is the sump. Where the pickup is. And as long as I clear the windage tray here, it should be good. Yeah, and then I'll probably have to cut this back as far as I can flat, and then kind of angle it back, almost kind of where that mark is probably. No, maybe not that much. And just kind of back to there, up and over, That should give me plenty of room without affecting any clearance for anything. Should still be able to hold plenty of oil in there, just like before. Probably lose about half a liter. I'll still try to leave room around the pickup there, obviously. So, as much room as I can, kind of working in a tight area. Well, I got her cut back decently, where I hope it needs to be. Got it quickly bolted on. Gonna drop her down, get everything bolted in, see if she fits, and then if she does, pull it back out and start making some plates. So I couldn't take it anymore. I had to go buy some things for the projects. I first off got welding gas. I just trying to do this oil pan. Got exhaust I need to do on a million things. Got the wrecker to do. So I just said screw it. Put out the money. Also went and tried to get a few things for the Beaumont and the dually. Main things being gaskets, and I went to get valve cover gaskets for both. Apparently valve cover gaskets for a big block Chevy are $100 at auto value. At least for 90s Chev. I didn't try asking for different years. They're pretty much all the same, I think. But so good thing I still got old ones here for the Beaumont and some kind of crappy ones for the dually. Went to get valve cover oil pan gasket, forgot to get that. Went to get a pan for the Power Glide, that's ordered, it'll be in a couple days, it's like $30. I ended up getting a fuel filter for this, I didn't even think about it, but got one. Walking through Mopac and, oh yeah, hey. I got a thermostat, more RTV, and the trans mount. So I'm going to check the trans mount now. Hopefully it's the right one so I don't have to get it back. And I got one other cool thing. My wife wanted to get me one for Christmas and she couldn't because they were out of stock. We went in today and she saw it. She shouldn't have really spent for this, but got me a foot gas pedal. So I think that'll go good in the Beaumont. I think it's the wrong one. That looks nothing like that. Oh wait, that's because that one's forward. I got more stuff and things. Right, oil filter, ATF, tranny service kit, an actual oil pan gasket, and plugs for the vacuum lines. So there's a few of them I'm going to have to plug off. So I think that's everything I need. And no, I'm not forgetting oil. I have oil. Now I just got to finish the pan, I guess, and put it all together.